have recently become addicted to making scrunchies. I'm using up all this scrap yarn doing it. They take no time, like half hour, 40 minutes. I can make one. Okay, this is how I measure time because this is the like COVID-19 apocalypse. I'm measuring time in Golden Girls episodes. I can make a scrunchie in 2 Golden Girls episodes. So I'm going to show you a couple. I'll show you this one first. This was the first one I made. And I made it with this beautiful yellow cotton, sugar and cream, lily, like you buy it at Michael's or whatever, right? I have a bunch of it because I'm always making dishcloths too. So I've collected them. But now I've got all these little bits that are left over, right? I've got this little tiny bit of orange left over, and I've got this tiny bit of yellow left over. I've got this pink, which is actually not sugar and cream. I don't know where this came from. But I used it to make hats during the Women's March for people who were allergic to wool. So I have all this yarn around, and I'm just using it up, making these little tiny scrunchies. So you knit in the round, you connect the stitches in the round. And this is the key. This is why I say you can't mess it up. Multiple reasons you can't mess it up. So I started this one with a long tail cast on, and then I got toward the end and realized I hadn't pulled off enough. So at the end, like the last 10 stitches, I did in a backward loop cast on, which right now you can see, if you know what you're looking for, you can see the difference there. But when I connect it in the round, I'm going to connect it around the hair elastic. You're not going to be able to see that because the seam becomes this hidden spot, right? So this one I made with some other scrap yarn I had around that was just really pretty. That one's my wife's. And then this one, I had this green and white that I loved, and it was the last little bit of it that I had. And I got to the last couple rows and I realized that it was going to either be a really small scrunchie or I was going to need another color. So then I had this big thing of green cotton, and I just filled in that last couple rows with the green cotton and used the green to bind it off. I like the giant yellow one for right after my shower because it's cotton. It holds my hair up. I put my hair up in like a little messy bun and I hold it up with this. My hair is not wet on my neck, and this thing dries really fast afterward. It's fantastic. So this one that I'm working on here is for my mother-in-law who likes really bright colors. So I have that pink, that orange, and that yellow that I've all left over. By the time I'm done, I think the orange will probably be gone. I may have a tiny little bit of the yellow. The pink I have tons of. But I'm just using up my little scraps this way. So I'll put up a couple pictures here at the end of kind of the process. I'm not going to do a full how to make scrunchies video, but I'll link a few other people who have already made those videos for you. But the key really is you can't mess these up, right? The hardest part of the whole thing maybe is the sewing up process at the end. Even that's not that difficult. If you don't like to knit in the round, you could do these flat and seam the whole thing and it would totally work. I like to knit in the round. I prefer to knit in the round. So I do them this way because it's better. You could do them reversed and you could do the purl side out and they would be really cool looking that way. There's just no way to go wrong with a knit scrunchie. And right now, my attention span is really short and it's really rewarding to just have this tiny little project that takes no time at all and I can just get it done. I am in love with the knit scrunchie.